Phantasmal Flames is here, and I am hanging out with Mega Kangaskhan and eating some Jumbo Ice Cream. If you're a fan of big basic decks, then this deck is for you. Welcome to another video. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. My goal is to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year. If you don't know me, I make a ton of Pokemon content, both from the TCG, the video game, and even do daily pack opens, so you should definitely check out all that stuff. Speaking of checking things out, let's check out this Mega Kangaskhan deck that I have decided to refer to as the Kanga. Do with that as you will. It'll probably be referred to as just the Kangaskhan deck or Kangaskhan Bouffalant, but I'm a big fan of Kanga, and together we can make this the name. I'm going to do a quick rundown of the 60 card deck that I'm playing, and then I'll show you a couple games from TCG Live that we actually streamed live here. Again, subscribe. And then afterwards, comment down below what you think of the deck, how you would change it, and if you've tried it out yet. As the name suggests, Kangaskhan is our main attacker in this deck. This is the Mega Kangaskhan EX that was just introduced in the last format, Mega Evolution. They have 300 health, and for 3 colorless energy, they get to the rapid fire combo, hitting for 200 damage, and then you start flipping coins. For every heads, that's an additional 50 damage. Flip 2 heads, and you're doing 300 damage, which is a lot of damage. Now the trade-off is Mega Kangaskhan is worth 3 prizes if they're knocked out, and we don't want that to happen. So in comes Kangaskhan's trio of friends. First up, we've got Munkidori. You know Munkidori, you love Munkidori, you hate Munkidori. Munkidori's here for a Darkness Energy Adrenabrain, move 30 damage off of one of our Pokemon. We can use this to fix some math for us, moving 60 damage across, requiring a less heads, or moving 30 damage to take out a pesky Badoo on the bench. So many ways we can utilize this. And it's also here to keep our Kangaskhan healthy. The other trio is the Bouffalant. The Bouffalant has the Curly Wall ability, meaning if there are 2 Bouffalants in play, then all colorless Pokemon, which Mega Kangaskhan is, take 60 less damage from attacks. Munkidori does not get this benefit, but it's okay. Munkidori's pretty easy to knock out anyways, and if you're targeting down my Munkidori, you're at least not attacking my Kangaskhan, meaning that I'm still able to attack and maybe make something happen next turn. And our final friend is Psyduck. Psyduck's here with the damp ability, making sure that those pesky Dusknoirs cannot pop off and fix the damage for our opponents on the side of the field. We have some ways to keep Psyduck alive, and we'll talk about those a little bit later. But these are the main Pokemon. Pretty easy to work with, honestly pretty easy to set up as well. We're going to quickly run through the supporters. We have 4 Arven, allows us to search out an item in a tool card, 4 Boss's Orders, which allow us to move one of our opponent's bench Pokemon into the active spot. We have 2 Crispins, which allow us to search our deck for 2 basic energies of differing types and attach basically both in a turn. It allows us to grab Psychic Energy and grab Darkness, put Darkness in hand, attach the Psychic Energy, and then we can attach the Darkness for turn, allowing us to set up our Kangaskhan. We have Lily's Determination. We shuffle our hand into our deck. If we have 6 prize cards, draw 8 cards. If we have anything less than 6 prize cards, draw 6 cards. Good for resetting our hand, potentially fixing a hand if we get Iono down to 1. Lots of great things there. And speaking of, we also play Iono, forcing us and our opponent to shuffle our hand and put it to the bottom of the deck, and then draw cards for however many prize cards you have left. It is pretty great to do to an opponent who's taken a bit of a lead and slowing down their hand of cards, or also, again, resetting our hand if we have a rough start. And our final supporter is a singular Penny, picking up any basic Pokemon in play and all the cards attached to it. You might be familiar with Professor Turo's scenario, which allows you to pick up your Pokemon, but with Turo, you are allowed to pick up any Pokemon, whereas Penny only works for basics. The trade-off being Turo discards anything attached, energy, tools. Those are the only things you can attach. Whereas for Penny, you get to pick up those tools and the energy and put them back into your hand. For our items, we have 4 Jumbo Ice Creams. Jumbo Ice Cream is new in Phantasmal Flames. You get to kill 80 damage from your active Pokemon as long as it has 3 energy attached to it. And who needs 3 energy to attack? Mega Kangaskhan, meaning that we're moving damage off Munkidori, we're taking 60 less damage, and then whatever damage we got left over, we're just going to eat a little bit of ice cream and heal that damage up, immediately taking us from having 200 damage on active to moving 60 damage across the field, and then double healing down to 0 damage left, and then just sitting back, kicking back, and relaxing. We've got 2 Pokégears to look at the top 7 cards of our deck and look for a supporter, 2 Nest Balls to put basics down, 2 Energy Switch, and this allows us to, maybe we open Kangaskhan, we attach a Turbo Energizer, and we Turbo Energize a Psychic and a Darkness Energy to our Munkidori. Next turn, we Energy Switch the Psychic Energy to our Kangaskhan, and then attach for turn, and we're still getting to attack with the benefit of not Turbo Energizing to Kangaskhan. Or maybe we have 2 monkeys in play, we're only able to attach 1 energy, we move 30 damage, and then we energy switch that darkness energy to the other Munkidori, and then move 30 damage, or even throw in a Penny on top of that and move 90 damage total. There's a lot of stuff we can do with this, and it just, you know, requires you to have the cards in your hand. Good way to get the cards in your hand is to empty cards from your deck. Precious Trolley allows us to pull out at least 5 cards potentially to set up our bench, quickly letting us get our Bouffalants down to protect our Kangaskhan, our Psyduck if we need it, if we have a Dusknoir, and some Munkidoris. I tend to go at least for 2 on the bench, but if you can get 3 on the bench with energy, you're basically unstoppable. For recovery, we've got 1 Night Stretcher and 1 Super Rod. We've got an Earthen Vessel to discard a card and search out 2 basic energies. For tools, we've got 2 Air Balloons to get those Bouffalants out of active, 2 Bravery Charms to give even more health to Kangaskhan, or maybe potentially to Munkidori. We've got 2 Turbo Energize. Mentioned it earlier, you attach it and you get to use the attack for 1 energy, search your deck for 2 basic energy and attach them to your bench Pokemon any way you'd like. We've also got the Vitality Band. This is one that I'm back and forth on if you actually need. I feel like if you're expecting to play against a lot of Goldango or a lot of Ogre, whatever the Ogre may be, if it is the jungle deck with Mega Venasaur or if it's Raging Bolt, it's nice to be able to hit for 210 or 260 with only 1 coin flip. Here or there, if not, I'd probably run a 3rd Pokégear or maybe even another Iono/Lilies. And for the stadium, we're playing Lively Stadium. Each basic Pokemon in play on both sides of the field get another 30 HP, basically taking our Kangaskhan from having 300 health with a Bravery Charm having 380 health, taking 60 less damage, that we're then moving the damage with the monkey. You see where I'm going here. It's basically a giant wall that's just hitting everywhere. We play 5 Darkness Energy, 3 Psychic Energy, 2 Jet Energies to get us out of trapped situations, and 2 Mist Energies. Mist Energy is super important if you attach that to like Psyduck. Dragapult cannot put damage counters on them, as well as it protects you from the Absol Box being able to put 60 damage counters and just take you out. One important note here is there isn't really a clear way to deal with Cornerstone Ogerpon. Of course, Bouffalant for 3 energy hits for 130 and 2 shots a Cornerstone, but gets 1 shot by a Cornerstone. We're not seeing a lot of Cornerstone in the format, and if it ever gets to the point that we can easily tech in something to deal with it, or dropping the Vitality Band to tech something in like our own Cornerstone, and maybe switching one of our Psychic Energies for a Fighting Energy. It's really not that difficult to make that happen, but neither here nor there. This is a deck that I'm really excited about. I think it's just fun, it's straightforward, and I love a big basic deck. Miraidon was my bread and butter back before rotation of 2025, and so I'm excited to have another deck that's pretty straightforward, and you can just have fun with it. There are different ways to play it, and I'm excited to see what you all think about it. Let's jump to the games. Yeah, we're going second? Oh, this is great. Let's just hope. Let's hope nothing's prized. Let's hope nothing's prized. I mean, if Trolley's prized, we can still hopefully grab a Nest Ball. As long as the Turbo Energizes are there too. You need to go to bed. Same. But it's also 8:30 for me. But I just also need to go to bed. This could be the grass deck with what's their face? What is their face? Venasaur. Trolley's there. Let's go. Let's go. Good night. I work in 6 hours. Have a good day at work. Hopefully things go well. Hopefully you have a good day tomorrow. 2 boofs, 2 monkeys. Do we ever want to put down a 3rd monkey in this matchup? How much darkness energy do I got? Yeah, all 5 in deck, so I do Turbo Energize 2. I'm gonna attach Psychic here. How are my Crispins doing? I only have 1 Crispin in deck, the other one's prized. I have Boof in hand I can play down, but I feel like we don't need the other Boof down, so we'll just put down Monkey. We'll do Monkey. Monkey. Damage that they're gonna do here is 120. Could be worth it to get down the Lively Stadium, but they also most likely bump the stadium pretty easily, so I think we hold on the stadium. I am grabbing. Actually, maybe we'll grab Darkness and. Because we know there's a Crispin in deck. We just need 2 energy here to attack, and then I can always energy switch. Then Penny the Monkey. I would need to top deck that. So if that's the case, we would just retreat. If I had energy switch already in hand, it'd be a different story, but we don't. So we won't. But I don't, so we won't. But I don't, so we won't. Man, I really wanted to boss the monkey to get my energy back. Okay, Lily's pretty good. But Penny, you get into active. Then we would have to hit energy, which we probably could hit energy. We probably do hit energy, right? 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 Yeah, we do. I attach Darkness Energy and try and energy switch it away later. I want to hold on to the energy switch in case they boss me again. Or the Jet Energy, rather. Need 1 heads. Easy. Easy. I hit 7 heads last night when I played this deck. Fun fact. So again, I do think there's a world where you might want to include the band that makes you do 10 plus damage, but I feel like we want Charm in a lot of cases. We are playing at the advantage here. We've taken the first 2 prizes. If this is the grass deck, which I just assume it is because of just the sleeves they're using, and it's what we've seen, probably going to be best case scenario that we that like we're already clearly ahead. All right, we'll do that. Do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. Can I get a energy switch? No, but I mean I do get one in Arven. Can I get another heads? Thank you. Hey, no, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. 400 damage. I just needed the 1. All right, I imagine we'll see a concede here. All right, we've done another 20, so let's check the Fennekin. Imagine they try and counterculture me again. That is a very unshiny Fennekin. Yeah, but that is a shiny alpha Salamence, though. Well, how are you guys doing? You guys are doing pretty good. That is that guy's there. Not who we're looking for. I appreciate you. Maybe Fennekin can get going soon. That's very funny. 61. 60 resets. I don't know when we got it. We got them in the last 20, though, because they weren't in the first 40. What have they done? What have they done with their turn? They bug catched, they drew, they nest balled. They bug catched for 2 energy after bug catching for energy. Meganium. I don't know, I feel like they're just so far behind at this point. Even if they trap me for a turn, it's gonna be a lot for them to do a big knockout. Although, I mean, I'm also living off of a head flip to, you know, do enough damage to kill. Okay. We are still going to play out. I mean, obviously a head flip does save the game or does win the game for us, but we're still going to play the game as if we need to. So we're still going to prep things by putting a darkness energy there. And by putting a bravery... Does a bravery charm matter here? I don't think it does. I think they're doing enough damage that it doesn't matter. So we'll put it there for fun, sure. And then we'll see if we just flip a heads. We might just flip a heads, you know? Might just be that easy. I should have attached the psychic energy here, actually. Yep. Attach the psychic energy so that we can energy switch the darkness energy off. Okay, they have a chance to make something happen here. I don't know that they can hit enough damage because they need to not only hit 350, they need to hit 410. Because Kangaskhan is taking 60 less damage. So they need to hit 410. I don't know their math. I don't know the math of the Meganium because I know the Meganium doubles it. So what, 30 or no, 60, 120, 180, 240, 300, 360. They need 7 energy on, right? I think that math is right. I could be very wrong. I could be very wrong, because it is... Each basic grass energy provides 2 grass energy. And it's 30 plus each energy. Each energy is 30, right? This attack does 30 more damage for each energy attached. So it's 30, 60. That's 1 energy. 30, 60. 90, 120. 240. No, they just need 5 because of the plus 30. They just need 5 energy on one. Or this guy hits for 240, so they need 5 energy on one of them. And they can solar transfer all of it. Hey, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. They still lose, but that's pretty cool. Mind bend. I did not expect them to be able to get that, but I guess yeah. Only 5 energy to be able to hit. What actually was the number? For 360. After the 60 damage. Because they hit 390 because of 13. Yeah, I honestly did forget that Solar Transfer allows them to move all that energy. Chat, I've gotten so many shinies in this game. I am loving it. I know some people have said they think it's too easy to get shinies in this game. And I would agree with them, it is. And I love it. I love it. I don't love this, though. This is a pretty bad hand. I mean, if we were going second, we'd at least have Iono. Okay, we were playing against, Absol Box. I actually don't know how the Absol Box matchup is. Okay, Nest Ball, that's something. We at least get another Pokemon down. That's pretty nice. Just put Kanga down. Energy. Okay, we have a Prize Darkness Energy. Okay, next turn, Turbo Energize and an Iono. It's not terrible. Definitely could be a lot worse. They get Turbo Energize. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. I would really honestly like to top deck either Arven, Precious Trolley, or Lily. While Iono's great, I would prefer to get as many cards into I would love to see as many cards as possible next turn. Oh, wait. Why do you have... What? You're gonna Badoo me? I'm okay with... Like, that's fine. That doesn't really, like, change my course of action. They think that I need to Precious Trolley. I don't. I'd prefer to. I'd prefer to Precious Trolley. I don't want to put down the one booth there. Not yet, at least. I want to keep my cards close to my chest. Make them just think it's all I can make happen. Because if they itchy me again, because they think that I'm playing Absol Box, they think this is a mirror. I'm okay with them thinking this is a mirror. Oh, well, they no longer think it's a mirror. Oh, oops. Oops. It's not a mirror. My bad. I assume Energy Switch and either... Energy Switch for sure. I was going to say I could see pros for wanting to get rid of both Night Stretcher and the Gear. I think Gear is just stronger. But I mean, I can Penny here. Or I can Iono. Oh, now they've seen it. The jig's up. I could Penny here and get an attack off, but I don't really care to attack Badoo, you know? That doesn't really do anything for me. Or I could Jet Energy and attack Badoo. But I mean, next turn... Next turn I can Badoo 30 damage. Oh, there's no way they can get Mega Absol online. Yeah, there's no way they can get Mega Absol online. Bravery Charm Vessel. Okay, that's you know what, that works. That's a way to make that work. Was not expecting that. That's pretty smart. That's pretty smart. Boss is what I would like to see here. Boss was not what we saw. They'll probably get rid of my Energy Switch, and I'm okay with that. I think I just hold the 30 damage until I can utilize it. I don't think I can do anything with it this turn. It doesn't do anything for me. Okay, well, I'm fine with the tails here. I don't need heads. I don't need heads to do more damage. I'm fine with that. Wait, have I not been clicking the button? Or did we just get to 82? And I forgot to do a check every 20. Or have I not been clicking the button? We checked at 20. Checked at 40. Okay, that's pretty good for you. If they whiff energy, I definitely don't need that. Definitely don't need that. Super Rod can go. Gear can go. They definitely get rid of my Jumbo Ice Cream. We keep the Arven, because I'm trying to make as many things for them. I'll get rid of the Jumbo Ice Cream. They'll probably get rid of the Mist because I want to try and keep the energy switch, but they'll probably get rid of the Mist energy. There's no way they whiff energy here, though. I just can't see them whiffing energy. Yeah. But it does make a very difficult choice for them. What are you going to get rid of? Gonna get off, have some rest for the event. Have a good night. Thanks for swinging through. Definitely let us know in the Discord how it goes. Oh, that was probably the wrong choice, I think. I think that was absolutely the wrong choice. Hold up a second. That was a crazy choice to make. Mist energies protects you, prevent effects of attacks. So they're at 360. I can move 60, and I just need 2 heads. And then I go down to 140. And then I heal. I don't heal 80. But 140 is still death. Is there anything that Arven should use me? Maybe, actually. To get the other boof down, but I mean, my thing is they can just easily attach, or easily just push over 60, which they don't have 2 guys, so as long as I keep myself out of just a 30 push getting them there, it should be okay. As long as a 30 push doesn't get them there. So if I move 60 and I go down to 140, and then I jumbo 140, I go down to 60. Which is not great, because then they can just use terminal period. No, because I have Mist Energy. I attached Mist Energy, didn't I? Yeah, I Mist Energy. Oh, I don't have to care about that then. They can't, I mean, if they E-Hammer me, though, we have to play around an idea of them having E-Hammer. Probably have E-Hammer. But if I don't do that... If I don't do that, then they just punch for 200, minused by 60 to 140, and I'm at 260 HP. And that's livable. That's livable. We can work with that. We can work with that. So I move 60 and I go down to 190. Yeah, I think we at least move 30 to at least make it we only need 3 heads. Then we just go from there, you know? We just go from there. Nope. Nope. That's okay. Alright. I went over my numbers. That is not a shiny Fennekin. That is a shiny Swablu, so the second phase. And, of course, we got the shiny dragon down there. Of course, we got the shiny dragon down there. No shiny Alpha Lopunny, so, you know, we haven't overly phased there, so that's something. Alright, let's continue the hunt. But you're stuck in active now without a Jet Energy or a Penny. Right? I'm not dumb, right? How do you get out of active? Okay, no, they just boss. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine. It sucks. And I topped deck boss. And I top decked boss. That's so unfortunate. Man, that sucks. What a time to top deck boss. I could have bossed there, but there's no worthwhile Pokemon to boss there because Petulant gets them out of it. So I'm not sticking anyone in active. My hope is just for some reason they decide not to go for an attack here. So that way they don't take anything from my hand. I mean, they're just pushing damage to the monkey here. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It isn't fine. It's sad. Stretcher doesn't help me. Stretcher doesn't help me. Stretcher does not help me. I mean, I guess I could boss so that way they can't run Aaron. They're just drawing cards left and right. I don't know what they're playing for right now. Like, what are they trying to find? That was a Turbo Energize. And a Nest Ball. Like, what are they trying to find here? I feel like they're just giving me way too much time. Potentially make... Because I'm just going to keep pushing the damage back over. So I don't know what the goal here is. Now, if I boss like Petch... I don't know, there's a world where we can make something happen. There's a world where we can make something happen here. I need another top deck of energy. Like, there's so many things. They Penny who? What? Why? To get another monkey in action? Okay. But now you're pushing 90 damage. And it's still not killing anything, though. I don't know. They're big braining something here. Let's go. Okay, so I attach retreat, boss, and kill. Yeah. Okay. $110 plus 200 is 210, 310. Okay, so that's a kill. Okay. Okay. Cool. Not putting it up to chance. We're just taking a knockout. We're just taking a knockout, not putting it up to chance. We're just taking 3 prize cards and we're calling it a day. We're calling it a day. That should be pretty checkpoint, or pretty checkmatey. There's not much that they can do to me right now that we really have to be afraid of. Because even Petch, how much does Petch do? 60 damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. But it's -1, so because I'm taking 6 less damage. So they're doing 6, 12, 18, they're doing 180. So I think we're pretty much okay here. Team Devo? Why are you playing Team Devo? That's... Okay, we just boss, move 30 damage, that's game. Because that was their attachment. There's nothing they can do with this board state that does anything to me. Why? What? Oh, do you have 2 energy switches in hand? Okay, hold up a second. Okay, they're just gonna boss. That's actually, you know what? That's a solid, and they get rid of my boss. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, wait, no, they're not getting rid of my boss. We're still winning. We're still gonna boss. We still have 30 damage we can move. That's crazy. I was like, don't make sure I take the damage off the correct person. Okay, so we've not had any other phasing. Oh, we have a Crispin. Am I going first? Badoo. Is this the same person? I think we nest ball first. We'll definitely gear. So you're gonna get Badooed. Are you gonna catch the shinies? I'll catch the shinies, especially the ones I need. I feel like Crispin is fine, especially since we'll be under Badoo lock. I feel like Crispin's probably fine. I'll definitely catch like the Salamence because I need it for my living shiny decks in this game. Until Pokemon Home support gets enabled, I haven't been checking off any shinies that I've gotten in this game in Pokemon Home. Not because I'm like, oh no, what if Pokemon Home isn't supported? I know it's going to be supported, but I'm not going to check it off until I move them into Pokemon Home. Once I move them into Pokemon Home, then I'll be like, alright, we got it. Can I get a boof? Oh, can I get a boof, 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 boof? I actually would have preferred a monkey there. Monkey there would have been really cool. But yeah, I'm not gonna catch, like, in Area 17, I think I have like three or four shinies there right now that I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care. Definitely just gonna boss kill that guy. Oof! We aren't gonna play you down because I want another damage counter. I want another damage counter. Watch me get 9 heads here. Do like another boss, but I'll probably get Iono this turn. It's been long enough without an Iono. This is probably the time for it to happen. A Fez? Ooh, okay. Ooh, Neo Upper's attached. We're just gonna pause and kill it. Then they probably concede. If they itchy pollen me, they know that I just kill. Okay, they counter catcher. The boof. And a Lily. Okay, so we probably need to Penny here. Would love to boss, but I mean, there's no way for me to get this out of active. Unless I top deck Jet Energy or Balloon, it has to be a Penny just because we have to stay inactive. Man, that really sucks. I mean, I guess we could Lily. To be a Lily. Might have to be a Lily. Crispin also gets us out of active. Actually, I don't know if the other one's in there. Man, I hate that. Can I get Darkness Energy? Oh, Energy Switch. I would love to use you. Energy Switch, you would be so cool right now. You'd be so cool right now, Energy Switch. We probably lose here. 200 plus 130 is knockout, so require them to need one more piece. Require them to need one more piece. Oof. Yeah, definitely gonna be this guy. And that was a good counter catcher for them. That was a really good counter catcher. Okay, they did get it. Damn. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. Because they get 130 here. And then it's 140. So we still survive it. We still survive it. Often. Have I seen them get Pult in hand? Did they whiff Pult? No way they whiffed Pult. No way they whiffed the Pult. I don't want you to have whiffed the Pult. I want you to get it. Okay, thank you. I was like, I don't want just a free games time here. Like, what? They were probably just deciding what they wanted to get rid of. Thinking it through. Do you pop it here, or do you save it till next turn to pop it? I think they have to pop it here. I think they have to. We are allowed to use items next turn, which is pretty exciting. They do go for the Curse Blast. Do they kill the monkey, maybe? No, they kill a Boof. Okay. I think that's probably the least beneficial thing that they could have killed. I think that gave them the least amount of, like, goodness. I mean, yeah, they get to do 60 more damage to my Kangaskhan here, but I mean, I still have a monkey in play. I feel like the monkey might have been the better long-term. I don't know. Okay, we're counter-catching the monkey. Okay, never mind, that works. But I mean, now you've still just left a Boof here, so I can still just play down another Boof. Like, it's not that... It's not... You didn't do that great. If you're going to play this down and you're willing to pop it, you shouldn't have even counter-catchered this. You should have just popped it and taken out the monkey. What do I know? I mean, killing the monkey is definitely best play. This is now in range for another Phantom Dive. We got on to 4. Imagine we push the Boof. Trolley is in here. I think we just grab Trolley then. The gang's all here. It's only 2 heads here. Pushing 30 doesn't save anything for me. Just push 30 there. Two heads, please. Thanks. Alright, that's game. No way for them to get 2 energy on this. And I only need to take 1 prize card. I mean, they could bear. Bear Iono is pretty good. I mean, there's a Bear Iono counter catcher to actually take a prize. But I mean, Bear Iono is pretty good. They've used both their counter catchers. Unlikely they play a third. Bear Iono boss. They typically play 1 boss. They'll probably Iono. But I mean, Iono is so much stronger than boss. Because I mean, if they don't Iono, I just have game. And they don't know that for a fact. But I mean, they probably assume it. I have what? 5, 7 cards here. Counter catcher, that's pretty good. Good start. What else you got? There's just counter catcher pass, that's just not it. Counter catcher has to be paired with an Iono. There we go, to be worth it. There we go. Energy switch, it's just that easy. It's just that easy. I just energy switch, retreat, punch. Okay, actually evolving to stay out of range, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Why would you jet headbutt? What? Why would you, what? Why would you jet headbutt there? You can't use this. Killing the Psyduck does nothing for you. That was a huge misplay. I don't know what that was. I don't know what nonsense that was. Two heads, please. Let me shuffle the deck. Two heads, please. No, that's okay. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe they have a great brain play that I don't see. But I am fairly certain they're just kind of stuck here. This is our 200th reset. Turbo Energize. Again, the bear is cool, but the bear doesn't kill. The bear does 210. So, I mean, it kills in 2 turns from now. And I shuffle the deck with the Crispin just to give me a higher likelihood of... Oh, I did my math wrong. 180. Of giving me the boss. You'll love to see it. I killed anything on the bench. I just chose the... Give me like 30 heads. Okay, 200 resets right as we take the game is pretty good. Then it can be shiny. No. Fennekin, no. Fennekin, no. Alright, well. We did get a shiny. Look at that alpha guy. We did get a shiny, which is pretty cool. Pretty hyped about that.